Okay, so we should be live. I am just gonna go get to my Twitch channel on mobile. So this way I'll have the chat open over here. Hello. How are you? Hey. How you doing? It has honestly not been a great mental health time for me. I've been kind of like, I don't know exactly why, but I mean, so if I wanted to pick an easy answer, you know, I would mention, of course, the stuff with Roe v. Wade. And of course I'm upset about that. But I'd be lying if I'd said that I wasn't already kind of like emotionally tapped out before that point. Don't know why, don't know what to do about it, but wanting to be upfront. And yeah. It's okay. That'll pass. It's just, that's where I am right now. Yeah, I mean, like, it really sucks, and I hate to even say it, but, like, where I am, I couldn't even, like, entirely feel it, I think. I was just, like, already, yeah. The good news is that I've, unrelated to anything, and it's so minute in terms of news, but the good news is that I've sorted out the donate button, so that should actually be working, so that now if there are donations, they will appear on screen. That's not to say, like, go donate, but just, it if they do happen now, they should have. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. It's gonna scare me. It's gonna scare me whenever it happens. But thank you. But yeah, so but yeah, just to let you guys know about that. But yeah, I honestly, like, streaming, like, first of all, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. But yeah, streaming usually will help me feel a little better. So hopefully that's what it does this time. Let me get, hey, let me get, my brain is like, where do I go? Let's get Hatoful Boyfriend up and running. And I was able to do what I wanted to do before, where I was talking about getting rid of all my save data, because I didn't, apparently. It, like, I don't know what I had done. Like, it restricted access to certain things. but at the same time, it didn't put it back to, like, no save data. As you could see before, we had save files, and, things just did not appear as they're supposed to appear on a blank, for a blank save state, so now they should be fine. So let's go. Hopefully, yeah, because you have to turn off the, Steam Cloud thingy-wingy. Let's see if everything's all good now. They should be. It should be. But let's see. Okay, so we should be able to go new game. Oh, wait, no, go back. I saw it looked like it was grayed out, so I was like, oh no, is it... Okay. So this is what it was supposed to look like here. So you've got this as an option to play, but it's not like, it's not lit up or anything like that. So, yeah. We also have these that we can check later, and it looks like we have... Do I have all of them? Oh, I do have all of them open. Okay, perfect. I just have to select with my keypad. Cute. We'll check this later, probably more near the end of the game. These are like little extra things. No. We're not doing the Legumentine's Chronicles. No. Not yet. These are things that we can do by the end, though. I see. Okay. For some reason, it, like... You can't highlight it by going over it with your mouse, but you can select it by going over it with your mouse. Don't know why. Well, to be fair, that wasn't the game's fault. I did click that. But it just wouldn't let me get out of it so easily. Okay. So we're starting on the chapter The Day the Night Slept. Dazzling night on dreaming star. Ruler of the stars, the dreaming king. The path to his kingdom quietly awakens in the sleeping night sky. We must not miss the train. We cross the glowing river. We follow the obsidian map into the world of shadows. Please enter your name. Yes. Okay, suddenly the volume goes lower. I'm excited for this one, guys. I really am. I am not here.
It's almost the end of the year, and Nageki just came out to me. What do you...
I believe I am what you would refer to as a ghost, bound to the place of my death. Or something like that.
I only ever see him in the library, but I just thought he was a shut-in. I never expected this. I've seen 1,000 wonders in my time, but even I'm a little surprised. Of course, he's still Nageki.
It's so funny because it's like, I've seen 1,000 wonders in my time, and that sounds incredibly overdramatic, but at the same time, the main character has been through a lot, so... fair?
It's not like we can't be together anymore. No matter who or what he is, he's still my friend. This won't change anything.
You are very strange, Miss Snow. Shouldn't you pick your friends a little more carefully?
What are you talking about? I can be friends with a ghost if I want.
Yeah, hey, make your own choices. That's all for today. See you all tomorrow.
Half days always remind you that it's the end of the semester, huh?
Indeed. There is perhaps a week left?
Aw, that's so lonely. I want to stay in class 2-3 a little longer.
Oko-san feels lonely too. Oko-san does not want to be thrown out of this classroom. Why not repeat a year if you want to stay that much?
Repeating a year in high school would be a little much. You don't mind, Sakuya? You don't feel sad that we might all split up at the end of the year?
Not at all. Group mentality is for the weak.
I guess I'm one of the weak then. I hope we'll all be in the same class again next year. With Mr. Nanaki.
Well, I hope to see you all in the spring too.
The year is almost over. Meaning I'm almost through at the library too. I should be heading over there about now.
By the way, let me know, guys, if the air conditioner is a little too loud for you. It is warm in here, so it'd be great if it wasn't. But if it is too loud and it's interfering with the audio or anything, just let me know.
Oh, could you wait a moment? Huh? We're not done?
Sorry. I forgot to tell you all something. They'll be opening the school the night after tomorrow. Opening the school? At night?
Is it some sort of school-wide bravery cut challenge? A grand tournament of guts to close the year. Perfect to make the blood boil and the flesh crawl. Think of the memories we'll make.
I don't want to make those memories. Unfortunately, that's not it. It's the Astronomy Club's activity night.
The Astronomy Club? Meaning, the Astronomy Club used to do a lot of serious observation, but after a while their club activities devolved. Bleh. But after a while, their activities devolved into bonfire mixer parties. After a long and circuitous tale, they turned into a cult and worshipped the bonfire as a god, and the student council had to enact punitary measures.
What?
If you want to hear more about their story, go buy that thing and listen to it. You know the thing. The one that isn't out in English.
Too bad, I guess.
Will people even know what to buy from that description, Adora?
It's stealth marketing! Stealth marketing! It didn't sound very stealthy to me. Yeah.
A true samurai is never stealthy.
So I guess that was something that would have been included on... I'm gonna say it was probably like the drama CD. I guess one was released for Hatoful Boyfriend. They usually do that for anime and stuff. But yeah, I guess there was one released for Hatoful Boyfriend. I wonder if there's like English translations out there, because that does sound kind of interesting.
So the Astronomy Club has started having activities again?
That's right, though the bonfires are still banned. That sounds like the best course of action. There's going to be a total lunar eclipse that night. We decided to open up the roof so everyone could see. You don't need to be a member of the Astronomy Club to come. Everyone's welcome.
A total lunar eclipse? That sounds exciting! Who knows when another one will happen? I think I'll go. I heard there's going to be a radical lunar eclipse, Nageki.
It's a total lunar eclipse, Miss Snow. Not a radical lunar eclipse.
Nageki's stare is like the frigid wind of a Siberian winter night. Have you ever seen one, Nageki?
Perhaps. I may have, or I may not have. I do not remember.
I suppose he did only just realize that he's dead a few days ago. His memory must still be foggy.
Wow, she's so, like, nonchalant.
They're opening the school that night, at night, the day after tomorrow, so we can see it. Wanna watch it with me, Nageki? We could have a We could have a moon viewing party in the library.
The moon's going to be eclipsed. I'm not sure how much of a moon viewing party that will be. Wouldn't we have a better view from the roof anyway?
Oh, yes. It is going to be open after all. But can you get out of here?
If it's to the roof, then yes.
Hold on!
I didn't tell you. I can't leave the library, but I can move straight up and down. I like how he's not, like, also fazed by her pulling that. Hold on! To the chemistry lab directly underneath us, for instance.
Mobility, vertical only. That's amazing! I'll have to train my legs so that one day I can move like that too.
I don't think that's physically possible.
So you'll be able to join us on the roof?
Yep.
Yay! That's amazing, Nageki!
Really? I'm not sure I see what good it does us.
Just think about it. We can go sunbathing on the roof during lunch breaks and stuff. I'm getting excited already!
I suppose so. But you're always taking naps in the library on the library windowsill anyway, so I don't think it'll be all that different.
Geez, Nageki, isn't a change of scene supposed to be romantic? Anyway, let's watch the eclipse together. If you want to.
Well... alright.
Yay! Yay!
You're awfully enthusiastic.
Of course I am! I can't wait! I can't wait!
Oh, important notice! What is this? I don't know what it is, but it's really cute. In case I'm blocking it, here, let me just move my screen over a little bit. You have a little reading, Ryota. Please be aware, this episode contains spoilers for the Inugami clan by Yokomizo Saishi. If you are reading it, or plan to read it, you may want to wait until after that to play this game. Yasu did it. What?! It seems... I'm wondering who this is. I want to know who this is. So I know what voice to give them. Is it Nanaki? Yasu did it.
What?
Otherwise, enjoy the ride. Yeah, that's really nice that the game has, like, let us know that there will be spoilers for another work in here. You know what it reminds me of? Okay, so, if you haven't seen, like, or want to see Halloween, or, is it Halloween or Friday the 13th? It's Friday the 13th, so I was watching a, Scream, reaction, and at the beginning of Scream, the killer basically will call people on the phone and give them, like, a quiz about previous horror movies. Most of them are pretty, like, everyone knows that, but I'm gonna do this, and you can plug your ears if you don't want to know a spoiler about Friday the 13th. Actually, you know what? I won't tell you it, but basically, it's not what you think it's going to be. Maybe if you don't, like, if you only know the basics and you know, like, the iconic stuff of Friday the 13th, you won't know this, actually, because it's, like, it throws you off. And basically the movie just spoils it at the start. So, if you watch Scream and hadn't seen Friday the 13th and were thinking of watching Friday the 13th, you'd be spoiled.
The promised night of the total lunar eclipse. And not a cloud in the sky. Perfect for a mute.
Why do I keep saying mute? That's not how you pronounce that word, brain.
And not a cloud in the sky. Perfect for a moon viewing party.
I'm not sure it's exactly a moon viewing party, but I am glad it's clear. The weather report said it might get cloudy after all. It's cold up here, so make sure to stay warm, everyone. I see you even brought a blanket, sir.
Moon.
I don't know why I'm mute. And my brain is, like, only in the main character's voice, it seems like. Oh, wait, did I do it as Nageki earlier? I'm not sure. But so, it's like my brain is blending moon and view. So it's like, moon. A moon viewing party. Yes, this blanket always helps me relax. Wake up, you fool! Aren't you supposed to be the chaperone?
Looks like the regular crew is all here. Meeting up in the school at night like this is so exciting.
It is a full moon! Oko-san's bestial heritage awakens! Can you feel your bestial inner selves calling, Adora? Nageki? My bestial inner self? I don't think I have one.
I can, Oko-san! My hunter-gatherer blood boils!
Looking at you, I almost wonder if there ever really was a time when humans ruled the earth with snow. Wow, he is sassy. Oko-san thinks Adora is probably not a human!
No! I am a human!
Why is she so angry?
Can the others even see him? Oko-san doesn't seem to be having any trouble. I've heard that animals can see ghosts, so maybe the same is true of older breeds? What about Ryota? Oh, hi Nageki. I thought you only ever showed up in the library.
Indeed.
He can see him just fine. Maybe Ryota and I are attuned with the paranormal? Sakuya...
Is there really someone there?
Yup. You can't see him? A kind of skinny mourning dove?
I'm not surprised. Most birds haven't paid any attention to me until now. I'm not sure I believe it. Is this a joke?
No! Though, if it were, I bet you'd fall for it completely.
Only birds who are pure of heart can see him. Oko-san is pure! What? Do you mean to mock me, filthy mongrel?
Jeez, don't fight, you two! Doves aren't usually nocturnal, are they? Why do they all have so much energy? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! These two have too much energy as well!
I had hoped they would calm down once Christmas was past, but it would seem that they become excited in response to any sort of special event.
Doctor! You're here to see the eclipse too?
I suppose I am. It is certainly an interesting phenomenon, and these two insisted on seeing it.
Merry Christmas! It's hide and seek! Mr. Moon is playing hide and seek! Well, everyone seems to be having fun.
It's almost midnight. Look at the sky, everyone. It should start soon.
Nageki! It's starting!
You don't need to shout. I can hear you perfectly well. You'll bother the neighbors.
Oh! It's the middle of the night! I forgot! Nageki? Can I sit next to you?
Oh, go ahead.
I can't tell if his feathers are warm or cold. I can barely even tell that I'm touching them at all. It could be just my imagination. But sitting here gazing up at the night sky, he looks happier than usual. Seeing his face makes me feel warm inside. This must all be my imagination.
The eclipse is starting. Oh? What?
I can see no one else on the train.
He's very quiet.
Is this the last train? It's dark outside. I look up and address the dove leaning his head on the window opposite. Don't stick your head out too far, Nageki.
I won't.
It looks so strange outside. What are those lights flowing by? Are we next to a river?
I think so. The River of Stars, that is.
The River of Stars?
The Milky Way. Those are stars, you see.
Oh, so that's it? I see blue stars and green ones and all colors.
There are indeed a great variety.
Wow. Nageki takes a black planisphere out of somewhere and points at it.
Where? Here. Near Cygnus.
Cygnus? Is that a constellation?
That's right. Maybe you know it as the Swan.
Oh, yes! Yes! I know that one! So Cygnus is the Swan? I never knew!
The bright one we just passed is Deneb. I think we'll see Alberio in a few minutes. Alberio? Probably Alberio. In a few minutes.
You know a lot, Nageki. Oh, hi, Hayumi.
How you doing?
I was always told that every hunter-gatherer needs to be able to find Polaris, but other than that, I don't know any of them.
If we passed its tail and are nearing the head, we must be traveling from north to south. But the Swan is a summer constellation. It's a little early for us to be seeing it from the northern hemisphere.
It's still a third semester, after all. Wait, Nageki, when did we get onto this train?
Who knows?
Where are we going?
I don't know.
And the train is going through outer space?
It would seem so.
What do I do? We're finally on a date in outer space and I forgot my spacesuit!
What?
What will happen if I go into a vacuum without a spacesuit on? Will I explode?
The window's been open the entire time.
Close it, Nageki! Before we explode!
Calm down, Miss Snow. Are you surprised that she has a spacesuit? Somehow, this news does not come as surprising to me. Turn off my air conditioner for just a little bit. It's alright. This is probably just a dream.
A dream? That's right. Nageki can move vertically, but he still can't leave the school. There's no way we could be on a train together. What were we doing?
Astronomy.
Oh, right! We were watching the eclipse on the roof with everyone. Does that mean we fell asleep in the middle of the eclipse?
Perhaps. It's a little bit cliche, but you could try pinching your cheek.
Oh, yes! It doesn't hurt. It feels kind of unsatisfying.
I feel the same as always. But if you don't feel normal, this must be a dream.
I see. That's too bad. Going on a trip with you would be so much fun, but it's just a dream.
I don't mind if it is.
He continues staring out the window at the pale stars. He seems more open than usual. I guess he's right. We should enjoy ourselves, even if it is just a dream.
We will be checking tickets now. Please have them ready as the conductor comes by. Howdy there. Please show me your tickets.
The conductor appears without a sound. I never felt him coming.
You are a very thinly veiled Grim Reaper. Look, he's got the hood and everything. He's just got, like, a hat and everything over. No, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for checking in, but no, thank you.
The conductor appears without a sound. I never felt him coming. He's as good as the doctor. Wait. Have I met you somewhere before?
Yes, in arcs where you have died. Could be. I see too many people every day to know.
I really feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Maybe it's just a coincidence?
Anyway, tickets, please. Tickets?
You mean we need to pay to ride the train even though it's a dream?
Oh. I see you have a scorpion flame, sir. The planisphere gets you on for free.
Wow! You get a free ride, Nageki?
I don't remember getting this anywhere. Of course not. The scorpion flame is a treasure passed down only to the chosen ones. Space can be a dangerous place for someone without one of those. Take good care of it. Never, ever, ever give it to anyone, no matter how they ask. Alright.
It is a far cry from what a middle schooler might use in a science fair project. It looks antique and valuable. The stars aren't printed on the surface and instead glitter almost with their own light. Are those real gemstones?
And you, miss? You don't have a planisphere, do you?
I need to pay a fare too?
Of course you do. Only the one with the planisphere gets on for free.
Ugh, what a financially troubling dream! What do I do?
I guess you could probably buy it on the website that was just linked in the comments.
Do I have anything I could use as a ticket? Here!
Oh, it's one of the fortunes from the shrine. What is that?
It's the fortune I drew at the temple on New Year's.
You've been holding on to it for a while. Ah, that's a ticket for the green car.
It is?
You can stay here if you want, but you could move to the celebrity car. See you around. Okay.
What a convenient dream.
That was financially troubling. The train will be stopping for a few minutes to wait for signals.
So there were traffic signals in outer space?
It would seem so. Though one would think that with so much room, they could arrange it so that the train would never have to stop.
Yeah. Oh! Nageki! There's a station! We aren't really trying to get anywhere anyway. Want to get off?
A station? Didn't they just say we were stopping to wait for signals?
But there's a platform and everything. Look, it says Southern Cross Line, the King Station. Let's get off.
Alright. Let's go. Oh, cute. Giant lightning bugs over here is kind of creepy, and a giant ladybug, but cute mostly. Look, the cute little mushrooms and everything. The crystals.
Wow! It's wonderful! It's like we're in a fairy tale. What a pretty town, Nageki. I'm getting excited already.
Indeed. It's almost like we're dreaming. Aren't you dreaming?
Well, we are. We can look around a little, right? Let's see what there is to see and then get back on the train. It's not like we're headed anywhere in particular after all.
That's true, but the station's gone.
Huh? I turn around, and the station is indeed gone. The aged platform has disappeared, leaving only the palely glowing tracks running off into the distance. Maybe this is like that thing in adventure games where we can't leave until we've completed some more events?
Who knows? We can't leave this star for now, anyway.
In that case, we'll just have to see its sights until it's sorry. Where do you want to go, Nageki? We don't have a map, so should we just wander around?
I don't think the planisphere will help us find our way around this star. I'm fine with anywhere. Anywhere you want to go, Miss Snow.
So I get to be his escort? Leave it to me! My hunter-gatherer instincts are telling me...
Excuse me. You must be guests from far away. Welcome to the Holiday Star.
We are addressed by a somewhat vague-looking dove.
Vague-looking, huh?
He must be a local? This is the Holiday Star?
That's right. The Holiday Star. A happy name. Very happy indeed. We celebrate our holiday, which never ends. This is a happy star. This must be your first time here. why not go pay your respects to the ruler of this planet, the Dreaming King, our lord?
We're meeting the king already? What a forward king he must be.
Is that palace in the distance where he lives? Yes, it is. If you head straight for the top light atop its tower, you will be there before you know it.
Getting invited to see the king as soon as we arrive is definitely VIP treatment. Let's go!
That looks... all I can think about with that chair is back pain. And I think that says that I'm old, but, like, seriously, look at that. Like, look at that. You'd just be like this all the time. Thank you.
The palace was impressive from the outside, but it's even more kingly on the inside. The citizen we talked to earlier said the king would be in here, but... His Royal Highness, the King! Hello? I am the king. Did he just announce himself? Maybe that's how they do things around here. The crowned bird sets himself down on his magnificent throne of back pain. He doesn't quite seem dignified, or maybe he seems a little humble, or...
Yeah, doesn't it?
At any rate, he's a very forward king.
You're the king?
Yes! The king is the king of this star! He's very assertive in an extremely plain way. The king asked, "Are you from the outside? You have a very nice planisphere." Yes, we're from Little Hachiman City, from St. Pigeonations. It sparkles and is pretty. The king thought he would like it.
This?
That's so rude! How can you ask for someone's things as soon as you meet them? Are you a selfish character, Mr. King?
That was too harsh, Miss Snow. You've made the king sad.
He's kind of a wimpy king.
You can't have this, though. I was told not to give it to anybody. I'm sorry.
The king does not mind. The king is not crying. The king asked, "Would you listen to the king's request instead?"
Request? I'm sorry. Nageki's voice just came out of Adora's mouth.
Request? The king and his people are troubled. Troubled by the new restaurant at the edge of the Crystal Forest. I would think that restaurants opening at a tourist draw would be perfectly normal. Birds who go into the new restaurant don't come out. They go in, but never come out. Once they go in, they don't come back out. Those who come out can't go in.
What? Okay.
Do you understand?
So people are disappearing inside the restaurant.
Well, this got creepy awfully quickly. The king was very scared. The king cried. The king asked you, who have come from outside, if you could investigate.
I think we need a little more elaboration on it.
I guess wandering travelers will always get asked to run errands if they talk to the king, no matter where and when they are. What do you think, Nageki? Should we accept?
We don't have other plans. This could kill some time.
An investigation which smacks of intrigue and danger could kill some time? You're awfully bold, Nageki. I like the cut of your jib. Understood, Mr. King. Leave it to us.
Ooh, another pretty background.
We've been walking, following the king's somewhat inexact directions for about half an hour. Is this the crystal forest the king mentioned?
There do appear to be crystals.
Of course, with everything in the kingdom as sparkly as it is, the forest really doesn't stand out at all. That is correct. This is the crystal forest. forest. Huh?
Wait, not G.
Jeez! He startled me! Doesn't anyone here know how to make their presence known beforehand? If this is the Crystal Forest, then the restaurant should be nearby. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! What's it? Happy New Year! Miru and Kaku are hungry! Wait! Miru, Kaku! What's wrong? Did you suddenly turn into New Year's characters? You do realize New Year's Day is over already too, right? Merry Christmas! That's true. Merry Christmas. Miru and Kaku felt lonely because everyone forgot about Christmas. Merry Christmas! But Christmas will always live on in Miru and Kaku's hearts. Oh, good. It would really be a little much for them to suddenly change themes that soon after being introduced.
Do you know these white things? It's kind of funny because Nageki's never met them before.
Oh, right! You've never met them. They're Miru and Kaku. They're white things that look kind of like doves but aren't.
How vague.
Well, I don't really know just what they are either, to be honest.
It's fine. I'm Nageki. Nice to meet you two.
Merry Christmas! Nageki! Nice to meet you! Anyway, I hadn't expected to see even you two in this dream. What are you doing? Are you still looking for trees? Merry Christmas! No. Miru and Kaku have a terrible
hungry?
A terrible problem. Miru and Kaku are hungry. Merry Christmas! Hungry! So Miru and Kaku are going to the restaurant. Yay!
Wait!
No, wait!
Too late.
Miru and Kaku vanished deep into the forest. This must be another one of those flags. After them! And so Nageki and I ran through the forest after the disastrously hungry Miru and Kaku.
Another pretty background, but how ominous.
This is the restaurant Miru and Kaku were heading for then.
The sign says Chateau Chukar?
I have a terrible feeling about this. That name can't be a coincidence. Or maybe it's just my imagination.
Well, if this is the restaurant the king was talking about, we need to investigate.
Nageki looks to me as if asking what we should do next. March straight in the front door, of course.
Yeah, she does not wait or, plan. She just goes all for it.
It doesn't look like a restaurant.
Let me take some water.
Hold on.
I've actually got to watch the time because I think this arc is a little bit longer than the other ones. So let's see.
It doesn't look like a restaurant.
A passage, a door, and a sign. It's a little plain.
Maybe they're closed? The signpost says, "This shop has many orders. Please be patient." Huh? Does that mean there are a lot of customers, so we might have to wait? There isn't anywhere for a queue, though. What do we do, Nageki? What if it's reservation only?
Right, yeah. We're here as investigators. I don't think we need a reservation.
Oh, right! Let's keep going. We open the door to reveal an identical plain corridor. Another door, another sign, and Muriel and Kaku in a bucket.
Merry Christmas! Worm and Stevie!
What are you two doing? Taking a bath?
Merry Christmas! Following the instructions.
Look, Miss Snow.
Nageki points at the sign. Please clean yourselves here. How sanitary! This restaurant must cater to celebrities.
So we may hope. Yeah, that is kind of odd.
Merry Christmas! Next room! Next room! Yay!
Muriel and Kaku, looking a little glossier than usual, head through the door.
Glossier.
This place is like an onion. Go further in and it looks exactly the same.
No, ogres are like onions. There's another sign as well.
Please rub this cream into your hands, feet, and face, from the tips of your feathers all the way into your skin. Cream? Before eating? I've never been to a high-class restaurant before. Do celebrities always put on moisturizer before eating?
Merry Christmas! Creamy Kaku!
Okay.
They're covered in it!
Merry Christmas! On to the next room with excitement and darkness! Yay!
Okay.
They run through the door, still covered in the cream. Oh dear, they're leaving footprints. And surprise, surprise, it's another passageway with another sign. All those orders must have been hard to follow. What a pity.
Did put some lotion on its skin.
So then that one that said that there were a lot of orders didn't mean orders to the restaurant, but
Orders from the restaurant. Yes.
I'm not taking instructions from some greasy diner. I do what I want. This is the last order. Please rub this salt all over your bodies. Salt? On top of the cream? Celebrities do some pretty weird stuff. This would be torture if you had a paper cut or something.
Merry Christmas! Ow! Ow! It's in my eye!
Oh god. It's so sad.
Are you two okay?
Cream, salt, and tears. I almost feel bad for the floor.
It is in a rather sorry state now.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! But that was the last one! Merry Christmas! Muriel and Kaku get to eat now! Yay!
They go into the next room, leaving a trail of salt and sadness. The janitor will probably have a nervous breakdown.
The sign, Miss Snow.
Huh?
There's more written on it.
We are so sorry for all that. You did very well. Now go ahead. We'll be so happy to have you for dinner. Well, that ended on an awfully polite note.
You think so?
It says they'll be happy to have us, see?
Polysemy is a terrible thing.
Nageki stares at me coldly. Stop it! You leave a hole!
You are reading have you to mean have you over, yes?
I suppose so. What else would it mean?
It's the whole let's eat grandma thing. What does it mean to have something for dinner, Miss Snow? I think it means Miru and Kaku are the main course. It's like you would have Yuya for dinner, but you wouldn't have Yuya for dinner.
Oh yeah, I would! You have no idea about me. What? Oh no! Thanks for the explanation! Now we need to hurry! Come in through! The passage from the entrance leads straight into the kitchen? This is a bit much!
Merry Christmas! Ow! Ow!
They're being
It looks like we're in time.
Wait just a minute, you two. I'll have the temperature down in no time, and then you can enjoy your bath.
Yes, poor delicious Yuya. My, you are noisy. Are you with them? With the chef's hat. I can't.
I knew it would be you. Does your cruelty know no bounds, even in dreams, Doctor? Why can't you at least be nice while I'm asleep?
Do you not think I should behave in your dreams as you would expect me to?
I guess so, but...
Now then, it is not yet your turn. May I ask you to be quiet while you wait? Also, it would appear that you have not followed all the instructions. Please return to the entrance and start over. He has a knife in the snow. Also, I'm gonna save. Let's get out of here.
Humans who'd be scared of a butter knife like that died out long ago. Don't worry, Nageki. I can handle this. What should I do?
I knew this. I knew it. I can't remember which one it is. It's... Okay, you know what? I think we should do both. I'm gonna say we should do both. I think this is the wrong one. So I think we should go with this first. I think this is the wrong one.
Take this! Legendary Left Tempest Uppercut!
Oh wait, no, I think it was the right one. Hold on. I'm gonna start over because I want to do the wrong one first. And it's because I know that this leads to a game over if we get it wrong. Right gold lightning spiral kick.
Take this! Right golden lightning spiral kick!
Not only do you not follow the orders, but you also damage my hardwood floor.
He dodged it?
Miss Snow, watch out! You have not adequately cleaned yourself, but there is no helping it. Become sashimi. It's a sad thing that your adventure had to end here. So apparently in our pocket we had caramel candy, a ladder, a smartphone, and a halberd. What's a halberd? Also, yes, human sashimi. What is a halberd? I'm curious. Hello? Hello? Okay. Hello? I just want to see what this is. Oh, wow. That would have come in handy. It's like a giant spear. Yeah. That would have come in a lot of handy. Alright. And maybe the ladder would have too. Who knows? We're a very handy person that we had a ladder with us. Let's get back in. Alright. See, it gets you a game over, and if you hadn't saved up to that point, you would have had to start the whole arc over again. So, luckily, I did save. And here we go. Okay. So the actual one was Legendary Left Tempest Uppercut. We had to hit his uninjured left side. You have to remember this from the other game, because remember he has like, or no, it's his right side that's uninjured, right? I think it is. I think it's his right side that's uninjured. I'm not sure. Oh, no, or we're hitting his right with this. Yeah. We're hitting his right with our Legendary Left Tempest Uppercut, probably. I think this is meant to trick us.
Take this! Legendary Left Up Tempest Uppercut! weak on your right side, Doctor.
Know the enemy, and you need not fear the results of 100 battles, huh? I had not accounted for this. I do not expect a human as strong as you to come to the restaurant. We'll be taking Miru and Kaku back now.
And you're closing this restaurant. You've been making the king worry, you know.
Very well. I shall defer to your impressive physique. Don't worry. I shall spend some time coming up with a new way of harvesting ingredients.
He's not even trying to hide the fact that he's aiming to be back open soon. Make sure you get permission from the king when you reopen, okay?
I don't think he cares about that, but okay. That's it for that, then.
Yup. Are you okay, Miru? Kaku?
Merry Christmas! Miru, Kaku are warm and steamy! Merry Christmas! And Miru and Kaku got to eat the vegetables from the bath!
I guess make the best of any sort of situation. They're still a little on the rare side. That's good.
Merry Christmas! Miru and Kaku are going to go burn off some calories now! Yay!
Some people just never slow down.
I'm so hungry. And to be hungry is to be sad. Oh my! A restaurant!
Wait, no, don't go in!
What's wrong? You can't go in there. It's closed right now. What? No. And I thought I would finally get to eat some corn.
The king thought this restaurant was suspicious. You aren't from around here, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm a migrant. I'm on a journey now. A journey? Did you come here on the train, sir? Yes, that's right. I'd never seen this star before, so I decided to look around. Journeys are wonderful. So many things to see. But being hungry is terrible. It makes me so sad. I suppose I'll keep looking for food then. Goodbye.
Nageki and I watched the migrant wander back into the forest.
What pretty music.
If he had been 5 minutes earlier, he might have ended up on a spit.
A lucky fellow.
Definitely.
Oh, that's sad to think about. 'Cause it's Ryuji. It's Ryota's dad. And he was gonna end up seeing... I don't think the doctor would have killed him. I think he's the only person the doctor wouldn't have killed. Unless he's not the doctor here and is just some sort of dream doctor. Dream doctor makes it sound so much better than it actually is.
And so we solved the case of the vanishing restaurant goers. What do we do now? We're without a goal again.
We should probably report to the king. He must still be worried.
Ah, of course! Let's get back to that palace now then. We'll be walking more. Is that okay with you, Nageki?
Yeah, I like walking with you.
He's so quiet that I hadn't realized. I'm glad he's enjoying himself anyway. Come to think of it, being able to go on a journey and walk around outside like this must be a dream come true for him. It is a dream, after all. Wouldn't it be nice if this dream lasted forever, Nageki?
We will wake up when morning comes. It has to end eventually.
I know.
But until then, I want to keep walking around with you, Miss Snow.
Me too. For now, we can walk back to the king's palace.
The king said that will not be necessary. Oh, he's here.
It's the Forward King! You appear out of nowhere, just like your citizens, Mr. King.
Your Majesty, we defeated the owner of the restaurant. The restaurant is closed now, so there's nothing more to worry about.
The king is very grateful. Thank you, guests from away. Thank you. You're welcome. The king would like to reward you. Please accept the king's gift.
Ooh, a red stone. We should know about this. Yeah.
What a pretty gem! What kind is it? A garnet.
Oh, sorry, that's Nageki. A garnet. The name comes from the French word for pomegranate.
It looks a little bit like a pomegranate, I guess. But the king is still troubled. The king asked, will you listen to the king's next request?
You must be having an awful lot of trouble for how peaceful this planet seems.
What do you think, Nageki?
We don't have anything else to do we? I'll let you decide.
Well, heroes are supposed to complete the quest set before them, right? What is your next request, Mr. King?
The flowers in the garden are going to be blown away! Blown away? Oh, sorry. Mixing up with the voices.
Blown away? Is there a typhoon coming?
The garden is going to explode.
What kind of garden is this? The king is very scared. The king is crying.
Even I would be a little unsettled if my garden was going to explode. Let's help him, Miss Snow.
Leave it to us, Mr. King. We're back in the city, but where do you think this explosive garden is exactly?
Who knows? I don't see anything likely here. Maybe it's on the outskirts of the town?
And this time we might not know it even if we see it. We should have gotten the king to show us the way. The flowers blew up! The garden exploded! Nageki, look! A crowd of panicked citizens trying to run away from something, like rats from a burning sewer pipe.
What a weird description. That analogy is a little bit mean, Miss Snow. We'll probably find the garden if we go towards wherever they're running from. Oh, I see.
What is this lunacy? Do you mean to tell me that blowing up gardens is common practice on this barbaric star? Sakuya! Huh? Didn't something like this happen a few weeks ago?
Oh, yeah. It's a nice garden, aside from the holes.
And poor Sakuya, he gets to be the bombing victim even in Dreamland. It is dreadful! And I have an important tea party scheduled for local celebrities today. This disgrace will besmirch the LaBelle family name. Oh, so he's hosting a tea party here? Geez, he should have invited me too. Though I'm not a celebrity. Do you know who did this?
I haven't the slightest. There has been no suspicious activity. The garden blew up by itself. So, time bombs set before everyone got here?
That's some awfully meticulous terrorism for a fairy tale world. Have you already made enemies who would want to ruin your name on this planet, Sakuya?
Do you mock me? Perhaps you have not noticed, but this is a dream, and it only just started. I have barely been here for a few hours. How could I possibly have made enemies?
I think Sakuya's snobby aristocratic attitude could make him all kinds of enemies within the space of a single conversation. But then again, none of the people here seem particularly short-tempered.
If it's not someone settling a grudge, then who? And why?
Maybe they have some other far deeper motive that we're just... What?
Confound it! More explosions! Miss Snow, get down! Okay. Wow, it's a big one.
Wow, more holes!
Grr.
Show yourselves, terrorists! Cowards! That's right! Come out and fight us like men!
Wait. Someone's coming through. Ah! Looks like I've arrived at last.
Yuya?
Yeah, don't destroy the pretty art. Salutations, mon ami. So you're here too? This is no time for salutations. You! You insufferable mongrel! What have you done to my beautiful garden? Oh. Looks like I blew most of it up. Sorry, Sakuya. Looks like? What do you mean, looks like? Take responsibility for your actions, you filthy mongrel! Cur! Look at what you've done! My garden is nothing but holes! Sorry. I had a little trouble finding the entrance, you see. There's a gate right over there.
Yeah, Yuya! Why did you have to do all this?
I guess that's what happens when you're enjoying your job too much. Stop laughing, you fiend! Anyway, I'm so happy to see you. As your brother, I do worry about how you're doing, even in dream... Adieu!
What? He disappeared?
He just fell. Into the hole. That was really abrupt.
Yuya! Are you alright? There's no reply. It's just a hole. What was that all about?
Down a hole he created himself. Serves him right, the licentious cur.
I wonder where he went.
It looks like a rabbit hole. Actually, it seems more like a dove hole.
So maybe he's in Wonderland?
Can you hear me, Sakazaki? I want you to sit down there in the dark and think about what you've done.
It looks like the exploding garden was just Yuya engaging in a little accidental terrorism while trying to find the entrance. Do you think that's all, Nageki?
Probably. You don't have to stick around any longer anyway.
Yes! Quest complete! On to the next one! And so, we solved another one of the king's problems.
We've been here for a while now.
Time always does pass strangely in dreams.
Really?
You can have a dream that seems like it lasts for months and a single 10-minute nap after all, right?
I don't know. I don't usually remember my dreams. Neither do I, Nageki, so...
Oh, do ghosts dream at all?
I can't speak for other ghosts, but I sleep. And I dream.
Is that so?
Hello again! Is this the right way to the tea party?
Mr. Migrant!
I heard there's a tea party in the garden just outside town. And there's supposed to be fine black tea and cake? To tell the truth, I prefer rice cookies and coffee, but any food sounds good right about now. Unfortunately, the tea party is cancelled.
What? The garden got targeted by a terrorist attack. I think it was for celebrities anyway, so a guest as ratty as you probably wouldn't have gotten through.
Wait. Try that sentence again, Sam.
I think it was for celebrities anyway, so a guest as ratty as you would probably have gotten thrown out.
Is that so? This city is a cold, heartless place.
Cheer up, mister. Common people like us are indomitable. The cruel upper classes can tread on us and grind us into the dirt, but we'll always spring back up like weeds.
It's not much, but here. Oh?
Nageki hands the migrant 3 sugar cubes.
I picked them up in the Milky Way. They were mixed in with the stars. Wow, sugar in the... That's really cute for some reason. Sugar in the stars. I've heard that diamonds and sugar cubes float through the Milky Way along with the stars. These must be some of those. Are you sure? Yes. They're not much, but maybe they'll be enough for now. Thank you. Now I can continue my journey. I'll repay you someday, somehow.
The self-styled migrant jauntily flutters away.
He's always just a little bit off.
I bet whenever he goes to the store, the thing he's looking for is sold out. I hadn't realized there were sugar cubes floating in the Milky Way, though. If I'd known, I would have looked for them while we were on the train. Where to next?
We've completed our goal again.
Well, that's the King's cue! His Royal Highness, the King! He's here!
The bird who was blowing up the garden fell down a hole and disappeared.
Though there are a lot of holes in the garden now.
What was that?
The King is relieved. People who disturb the peace are scary. Huh? What just happened to the King's head? Did I imagine that? It is time for the King's reward. Please, accept the King's due.
Nice.
Ah, it's so pretty! In blue! What's it called?
Lapis lazuli.
He really does know everything. The King said, please listen to the King's next request. Fire away, Highness.
Don't you think you should word yourself more carefully, Miss Snow? Since you're getting to play the heroine for once.
Should I? The King is very troubled. It looks like it might rain, so the King is in a terrible position. Rain?
Have you considered an umbrella, sir?
It has never rained here since this kingdom was created. But there are dark clouds gathering at the summit of Mount Pudding. Mount Pudding? I know who will meet there already. Mount Pudding is a tall mountain. The clouds at its peak might slip off and slide down and come to the King's palace. And will it be a problem if the palace gets wet?
It looks sturdy enough. It would probably be just fine in a storm, never mind a little rain.
The King is troubled. If the King's palace gets wet...
Oh, again? What is going on there?
The King will cry. He had another head again just now, didn't he? But he looks normal now. I think. It must have been my imagination.
Aw, thank you. Why would you start crying just because it's raining?
The heroine in a J-pop song or a shoujo manga might do something like that. Maybe the King is a delicate maiden at heart. Don't worry, Your Highness. I will protect your fragile heart from the cruel weather. To Mount Pudding! After a long and perilous journey over valley and mountain, hill and dale, through dungeons deep and caverns old, Nageki and I arrive at Mount Pudding.
It is even more pudding than its name had led me to imagine.
Looking at it, well, I really can't think of any other name than Mount Pudding. Calm down, son. Going berserk now won't fix anything. Oko-san! I knew we'd see him here. I thought Oko-san would be here, but I hadn't quite expected you, Ryota. Why are you a nun? Why are you a nun? Oh, hello, Adora. So you're here too? And... Nageki?
So it would seem.
I see.
I guess you two are together even in this dream, then.
We arrived on the same train. We're a dynamic duo on a quest for the king. What about you?
I guess I'm a votaress of pudding.
And the role comes with a new costume. This time he gets to be a nun. So that means Oko-san is...
Oko-san is the beloved guardian deity of Mount Pudding.
Incidentally, what does he need those things on his back for?
Yeah, why does he need extra wings? He already has them. Aren't gods supposed to be calm and composed? It is not the time for being calm. The rain is coming.
Weather usually changes quickly in the mountains, so if we wait, it should be clear again eventually.
Waiting is not an option. Oko-san's pudding will be rendered gooey.
Sounds like the rain would be a problem for you too, Oko-san.
The king said the rain... sorry. The king said the rain has never fallen here, so there must be something behind it. It might not go away, even if we wait. Rain is bad! Oko-san shall blow the clouds away! I don't think that will work.
You're never going to get rid of rain clouds by flapping at them, San.
And if the clouds get blown down the mountain, the king will be sad. We need to think of another way.
The clouds are coming from the summit. Let's climb the mountain and see what's up there, Nageki? Let's climb the mountains and see what's up there, Nageki.
Alright.
It was more of a climb than I had expected. I never realized pudding was this hard to climb up.
Sounds self-explanatory. It'd be very slippery. I suppose it is very slippery.
Are you doing okay, Nageki? You didn't get tired?
I like how the rain sound was there for... Wait. Wasn't there a rain sound, like, just a second ago? Whatever. I guess it's better that it's not raining right now.
Are you doing okay, Nageki? You didn't get tired?
Not at all. I flew. Right. They have wings.
This is the true separator of birds and man. Well, we're at the top.
And there's something suspicious right over there.
It's like an Inugami clan! It's like in the Inugami clan! Nageki, what do we do? This isn't a fairy tale, it's a murder mystery! It's Tsukikyo!
The corpse upside down in the water was a diversion by the real culprit. People get it mixed up all the time, but Unugami Tsukikyo wasn't the man in the white mask or the corpse in the water.
So this is what the spoiler warning was for. But even with the warning, it's bad form to go telling people the answers to puzzles and mysteries, Nageki. Don't do that!
Anyway, if he stays stuck in the caramel for too long, he'll suffocate. Let's help him.
Right. You take one leg, I'll take the other.
I can't breathe. I can breathe again at last. Thank you.
Wow, he's covered in caramel. He's like a walking ant trap. We've been bumping into people who were at their observation so far, so... You're Mr. Nageki, right?
No, that's not right. I'm Nemo. Nemo?
So your name is... Nemo?
Yes. Yes, that's right. I'm Nemo, and I've lost something. I've lost something, and I can't find it. So I think I might cry.
Hey, Nageki. Don't you think the rain's getting a little heavier?
Definitely. And more clouds are gathering. Where should I look? I think I dropped it in this swamp. I look, and I look, and I don't find it. And now I feel sad. The sky sheds tears for you, Mr. Nemo.
How poetic.
Well, think about where we are. There's no need to think realistically.
So to get rid of the clouds, maybe we need to solve Nemo's problem. What are you looking for, Mr. Nemo? We'll help you find it.
You will? Really? That's so nice of you. I've lost my name.
Your name?
Hence Nemo. Oh, hence Nemo.
How do you lose your own name?
I just told you, Snow. Logical thought will get us nowhere.
What does your name look like?
I wonder what it does look like.
I'll ask the questions here, bub.
I don't know. I can't see anything. Because your eyes are full of caramel? No, that's not it. Because I don't have eyes. I ate them, you see.
What?
I can't even verbalize exactly how much what that is. If a bird eats its own beak, it will die, but if it eats its eyes, it will be fine.
Nageki? Every time Sukikyo here opens his mouth, he does terrible, terrible things to our fairy tale atmosphere. Everything he says is way too surreal.
Not really. The macabre is a long-standing tradition in fairy tales, after all. Anyway, I think I heard my name falling into the mud here. Yeah, uh-huh.
But we can't see anything through this caramel sauce. Do I just so happen to be carrying any convenient tools perfectly suited for the job?
Maybe your halberd or your ladder.
Nageki, I have a pond fishing set with me.
Hey, that wasn't in your pockets before. Did you pick that up somewhere around here? You keep one of those on your person?
Doesn't your tummy ever get the rumbles that only raw pond smelt can cure?
No.
No one ever understands me. Anyway, maybe we can catch Mr. Nemo's name with this.
Alright. Makes about as much sense as anything else.
I've got something! I've got something!
That's impressive, Miss Snow. What is it?
Hang on, I'll have it up in a second. Ha! Look! An early Alice!
Strawberry in the pudding.
Mr. Nemo! Your name is Early Alice.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that's not it. Oh, well.
I guess there's nothing for it. Catch, release, and try again. A bite! This is a big one!
It's certainly pulling quite hard. Here, let me help you.
Please do! Grrr! We got it!
This is...
Everbearing Alexandria! Mr. Nemo! Mr. Nemo! Your name is Everbearing Alexandria!
No. I'm not a strawberry.
Beggars can't be choosers, Mr. Nemo! Geez, how stubborn can you get? Nageki and I continue fishing for a while, but we only ever catch strawberries.
Why was that strawberry putting up so much of a fight? I love Adora too.
Just what is Mr. Nemo's name?
I guess we're not finding it.
Don't start feeling down, Mr. Nemo. You'll make the rain worse.
We might not find it at this rate. Maybe we should give you a new one.
A new name for Mr. Nemo? Would that solve the problem?
I hadn't thought of that. I guess I'm empty from the eyelids back.
What? That's all we needed to do? A new name. A new name. How about Late Lucy? Early Rosie?
I told you I'm not a strawberry.
Oh no, I got stuck in strawberry mode by accident.
Okay, strawberry mode. This is actually, I just thought about it, but, like, it's Nageki and it's his brother.
I can't think of anything. What about you, Nageki?
You're leaving something that important to me?
It was your idea, right? You can probably come up with a better one than I could anyway. One that's not a strawberry.
What about Hatoful? And he doesn't remember him fully because he just realized that he was a ghost.
Hatoful? That's an odd name.
I can't remember well, but I think a long time ago, when I was alive, someone very important to me was named Hatoful. Are you sure you want to give me a name that precious to you? I don't mind. I can't remember anyway. You might as well have it. Hatoful. 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 I am Hatoful. Yes, that's right. Thank you. I can't see you, but I can tell that you are the two most wonderful birds I have ever met. I won't ever forget this.
I'm not a bird.
I wonder how I can thank you. Do I have anything? Oh, here, let me give you this. Please, take it. Aw, he gave us one too.
Another pretty stone!
It's a topaz. I feel very sunny and warm now. I always have to take a nap in the forest when I feel like this.
The thoroughly carameled Hatoful, nay Nemo, happily leaves the mountain.
The rain has stopped. The king and the guardian deity won't have to worry about it now.
The king is probably shaking and crying in his castle right about now. Let's go to give him the good news. Your Highness! Your Highness! We're back!
You're not exactly going into a friend's house, Miss Snow. Shouldn't you be a little more decorous?
Should I? Should I? I'm already thinking of the king as a friend, though.
You must have an awful lot of friends.
His Royal Highness, the King. The king was very scared of the rain. The king cried. I knew it. Don't worry, Your Majesty. The rain's all gone now, so it's okay. Is it truly so?
Take a look outside, sir.
The king is relieved. The king was afraid the fire would go out. The fire? That must be the light we saw earlier. Thanks to you two, the king's land is now peaceful once more. The king has no more troubles. The king said, "Will you hear the king's final request?" Even though you're out of troubles, the king really wants that planisphere.
Mine? No. I was told not to give it away, no matter what.
Puppy eyes won't help, Your Majesty. No means no. The king was very sad. Could you give the king just one star from the planisphere's face?
One of the stars?
The stars are represented by gemstone shards. We could probably pull one out. What do you want to do, Nageki?
Even a single star is still part of the planisphere. What do you think, Miss Snow?
I suppose that's true. But the king has been giving us gems this entire time, so just one would be fine, right?
That's reasonable enough.
The king asked, "Will you give the king a star from this planisphere?"
All right, I will. Pick one.
The king said the king would like this one here.
The king was very grateful. Thank you, guests from away. You're welcome.
I guess we're really done with the king's requests now, Nageki.
Yes. The night is almost over, Miss Snow. Let's go outside.
The abyss of the night sky is a little brighter when we get outside. The sky is so beautiful just before dawn. And I love the air at this time of day.
Do you always get up before dawn, Miss Snow?
A hunter has to be awake and ready before the first light touches the ground.
I see. That must be tiring. Dawn. When morning comes, this dream too shall pass.
Nageki! I'm really happy we got to have this adventure together, even if it was just for one night. I'll always remember this dream.
Really?
Cross my heart and dare to die!
I'm glad I got to walk with you too. Thank you.
In the real world, Nageki can never leave the school. But one day I want to take him out like this again. There's so much of the earth that I wish he could see. It's the start of a new day, Nageki. And I'll see you in the library soon.
Yes. It's dawn. Goodbye, Miss Snow.
Huh? Wait a minute! Where's the sun? What about our dramatic build-up?
That's odd. Dawn is supposed to come after pre-dawn, isn't it?
Whatever are you travelers talking about? Everyone knows midnight comes after pre-dawn. And after that, dusk, then midnight again, then pre-dawn, then midnight. Time swings back and forth like a pendulum, after all. The sun will not rise. This dream will never end.
Ooh. The day the night slept. And that's it for this time, guys. Let's see. Ooh. There is stuff there now, but it's like staticky. I'm sad that it changed because in the old version of the game, the static was actually moving on the screen here. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And spooky, we're not done yet. I guess we'll see the conclusion of that arc next time on Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, that was one of my favorite arcs. I really like things in that arc, and we're only just starting to get, for things to get real. So that's it for today. And come back next Saturday at 5 for more of that. Tomorrow at 5, we'll be doing Quoth the Author. And I think we may be finishing the Midnight Library. If we don't finish the Midnight Library this week, it will probably be next week. I do have a poll up on Facebook and Twitter and also Tumblr about what the next book we read shall be. On Tumblr and also Facebook and Twitter, link to that Tumblr post, I have all the blurbs and covers of the next possible books, so go ahead and vote for that. That poll will be up until Wednesday. But for now, this is where I leave you. Go ahead and vote. Go ahead and check up the YouTube page where we have replays of past episodes always being uploaded. You can go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe there. If you want to say anything and keep that comment immortalized, that is the place to do it, so go ahead and do that there. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. for Quoth the Author. But if not then, I will see you next week, next Saturday at 5 p.m. for more Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star, our final arc of this game. And then I will talk about what we'll be doing from there. Exciting. So otherwise, so for now, this has been Sky. Bye-bye!